Hello, thrillers. It's been ages since I've posted here on the YouTube, so I thought I would like to talk about today my experience at Alton Towers on Friday. I did talk about it briefly on TikTok, but I thought it would be good to talk about it on a full-length YouTube video. So, let's start with the negative thing of the day before we end on the good things. I would like to end on the good things. There was many good things. Like, seriously, we got on 23 rides in total with RAP. So, yeah, I think you know what the good things are going to be. The negative, as I spoke about in the TikTok, was the fireworks. But apparently last night they were so much better. Because many of you might have seen the comment I put on Coaster Talk's page. Oh. That's the weirdest thing I've just had to do on TikTok. Yep, so I did this one. Oh, what's this? It's very... So the comment I put was, it was a letdown compared to last year. I definitely prefer Phalanx Expo. The build-ups were better. Coaster Talk replied saying the entire Phalanx Expo story and show was unreal. Will take a lot to top it. I completely agree, because Phalanx Expo was probably the best fireworks display I've seen in the UK. Obviously, I'm excluding this from outside of the UK because I went to Walt Disney a few years ago now. The fireworks are insane. The shows, Magic Kingdom, insane. But the best show there would have to be Fantasmic. Fantasmic is such a great show. I love Fantasmic. That was such a great show. Like, seriously, best show I've ever seen, Fantasmic. And it was such good quality. The show, the story, the fireworks. Well, it was more musical orientated with the Disney villains and all that, but such a great show. The atmosphere felt really good as well. The big rock in the middle, it just felt really good. But anyway, let's talk about fireworks. The story didn't really make much sense to me. I know it was themed to Alton intelligence, but I just didn't really understand the story as much, if we can say that. I just didn't understand the story. Like, the story was one of the things that impacted me not really enjoying the show, because I did not really understand it. I stood right at the back near these turnstiles because we had to run. No extra rides, we just ran off to get to the car park because we knew it would be havoc getting out. But luckily, they gave everyone free parking. Basically, they just so this is the random, but let's just say this is the parking turnstile where you have to go get in your car, drive up, put your ticket in, go. We'll scan it. This is what they looked like, all of them. And there was these people holding them up, saying, go through," and these cars going. So that was not too bad. I had a nice run and did my park run for a week. Oh, yeah, my next park run is Warwick Racecourse next week for Thrillertuber Parkrun fans. I'll be putting that on the Thrillertuber Parkrun YouTube and TikTok. Yes, we've got a YouTube now. I will put it in the description of this video. And also, we'll link it on my channel where Half Music Official is linked. So you can go and have a look there. So, basically, fireworks were just the letdown of the day. I've seen lots of creators talking about it, saying how it's a letdown compared to last year. But I feel like it all comes towards budget cuts. Because obviously they've had lots of budget cuts this year. Obviously they're getting rid of lots of the Sea Life centres. They got rid of Postman Pat this year and they're having to do a new investment for Bluey, the Bluey roller coaster in 2026. And you have to think of all the other Merlin parks as well. It's not just Alton Towers by itself. Alton Towers is part of a franchise called Merlin Entertainments, and Merlin has to use their money equally on each park. So that's why they obviously, because there was no TVs or anything, so you couldn't see any visuals. One thing that impacted yesterday was like Friday was the wind direction. You may not felt it, but there was wind coming towards us like this, really slowly. So they couldn't set off a few of the fireworks. So there was a few technical difficulties, but they're gonna set them off tonight. I'm pretty sure tonight, Sunday evening. So I do hope the people going tonight do have a good experience on the last day of season. So sad, so sad. I went on Remembrance Sunday last year. Yeah, this is crazy. I went on Remembrance Sunday, and I remember on the Smiler we did the 2 minute silence. So it was so weird because they turned all the music off, all the lights. The ride just sat there halted. We all stood by the gates. We were going for the front row, and we're just like, and we're stood in silence. I'm just like, this is so weird because it always. Oh, that was nice. So yeah, you're used to hearing, but no, it's just so weird. Like seriously, it'll be so weird if you do that. Like I was like, Mila's being quiet. Lord, thank you. But yeah, but the thing is, as Alton Towers being my favourite UK theme park, because of all the events they do there, rides and attractions, the immersive experience, I'd say there is lots to offer. That's why I'm still like not taking Alton Towers on it too bad. Because obviously, I still found it the right show, but it wasn't like the best thing I've ever seen. But it was still a letdown compared to previous firework years at Alton Towers. Obviously, what they do this year is they're scanning the audience to see how they're thinking about display. And if they don't like it, they change it. And well, they did change it because yesterday people said they had a whole different experience to what we had. Lucky people. If you were there, I do hope you enjoyed it though, because according to Coaster Tog, the finale was way better. No, seriously.
Tonight's was so much better. Look at this.
This is Friday.
I did hear that there were some technical problems with the first night.
Yeah, so what they usually do, if there's some fireworks not set off, they will use them on another night. I'm pretty sure they use it on the very last night to make it more of an immersive experience. So tonight's meant to be like the really big night. So if anyone does go tonight, I do hope you enjoy it, because I'm absolutely jealous. But anyway, let's move on to the good things of my day. Rides were walk on. The rides were literally walk on queues. Like seriously, there was no queues even for RAP, and RAP was fully booked. I'm like, ugh! Why? Because we had 2 RAPs. Our friends got 2 RAPs, so we can just go quicker. But like seriously, why? Smiler, no RAP. You usually see a queue full of RAP. I'm like, Alton Towers RAP System. But like seriously, queues were great. We went on most of the rides in the dark, well, all of them except Toxicator. The only time we had, because Galactica was taken out for years. Yeah, you know how you usually see Galactica with a big fat queue? I saw it. 5 minute queue and was walk on. Went through RAP, they signed us off for 5 minutes. Why not? Went through to the station. We're already on. I'm like, what? But anyway, like seriously, this is strange how on a school day you see the difference. But that's what I liked about doing that. RAP was walk on, queues were basically walk on. But one thing I'll say is Wicker Man is open during the fireworks. I'm not sure about Spinball Wizard because that's a bit more closer. But Wicker Man is. But the thing is, if the smoke goes too close to Wicker Man, they're like, they'll do this, yeah? They'll do this. Wicker Man is experiencing a technical delay. Yeah, so they'd close Wicker Man and leave you with this. Wicker Man is closed. But anyway, like seriously, the day was so good yesterday. I spoke to Sean from Theme Park Worldwide. He said tried to get him to do a vlog on rap and how it needs to be improved. But Alton Towers have done something in such a smart way where they're not going to discriminate against you. They've all done it on your own planning. So if you don't book in advance and there's no rap left, that's your fault for your own booking purposes, and that's really smart. So well done, Merlin. So don't get moody if you don't get rap. I wasn't moody when I didn't get rap a few weeks ago in September. You see, I waited in the queues. 70-minute queues I waited in. That's why I said I was preparing myself for these main queues in my Alton Towers video. But anyway, still such a solid day at Alton Towers. Has to be the best day I've had yet. 23 rides in total. Don't want to list them all. But we've got some good deals on for pass holders as well. You can get 15 donuts for the price of 5. And you can pay £15 for donuts, or £13 for donuts, or something like that. 2 dips with it. Chef's kiss. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. And what would I say? Which year's better for Alton Towers? I'd say this year has definitely been better. I've had great experiences compared to last year. There was lots of queues last year, in my opinion. They've updated the RAP system, so it's better. So that's why I prefer this year. This is the entire reason why I prefer Alton Towers, because I used to prefer Thorpe last year, but now I prefer Alton Towers because they've updated RAP. They've done it up along with the all other Merlin parks. But in my next video, I will be talking about the new RAP system at Alton Towers 2025, well, 2026. Oof. So I will be talking about RAP for 2026 because there's meant to be new changes coming in. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this Thrillertuber YouTube video, and I do hope to see you soon. Bye!